Welcome to Davos, Klosters in Switzerland, where I can report it's beautiful, beautiful blue sky. And it's pretty much like this, well, across the whole Alps at the moment. We've got a high pressure settling over the Alps, and it's, well, wall-to-wall blue sky, and it's set to stay. Davos itself, well, the best way to arrive is definitely by train. Little train chugs its way up the mountain, and then we're greeted by beautiful views from either side of the carriage. The resort itself, well, it's a bit of a sort of old-fashioned type of resort, shall we say. It's got one of the oldest ski clubs in the Alps, the Davos Ski Club, and it's organising a race, which is why I'm here. It's the PlanetSKI Derby, which is one of the oldest races in the mountains. First edition of it was in 1924. They basically went from the very top down to Kublis at 800 metres. The race now, well, it's a slightly shorter course, but it's still the same, really. Go as fast as you possibly can down a measured track, and they certainly do that. As I said, the resort itself, quite old-fashioned really. We've got sort of trains chugging around the mountain, taking skiers up to their various positions, and quite a lot of T-bars as well that are around the resort. But of course they have spent some money on lift infrastructure, and the resort itself, yeah, very good lift system here in Davos and Klosters. And well, the other side of the mountain, the Jakobshorn, well, it's altogether rather different. It's known locally as a party mountain for obvious reasons. This is, well, I should say the après-ski. It's not actually the après-ski because it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it kicks off here really from, well, late morning onwards, and it's full of wide, cruisy, open runs. There's a great big fun park here that pulls in the crowd. And yeah, it's known for not only its après-ski, but some other rather relaxing things to do in the mountain, especially good with this sort of weather. As I mentioned, here for the PlanetSKI Derby, but also here to check out a new charity called Skiing with Heroes. There's a full-length feature coming soon on PlanetSKI about that, but it's a new charity that aims to help disabled servicemen. A little bit like Help for Heroes in a way, except it helps soldiers that are now not in the armed forces. So we'll have a full feature on that later on PlanetSKI. As I said earlier, there's similar conditions really around the mountains, blue sky everywhere. There's good snow depths around the place. St Anton, that's got 1.45 metres at the top and just over a metre down below. Zermatt's up to 1.2 at the bottom, 3.8 there at the top of the Kleine Matterhorn at well over 3,000 metres. Some of the biggest snowfall recently has actually been in the Pyrenees yet again. They're having an amazing season. At Cauterets in the Hautes-Pyrenees in France, that had over a metre of snow last week. Same high pressure though affecting the weather system over there now, and there's blue skies, so fantastic conditions over there. Elsewhere, well, America hasn't had a bumper season this year, let's be honest. Some of the snow depths in the resorts are about half the average as they should be, but nevertheless, good conditions at some of the higher resorts, and there is good blue sky as well. In Canada, good conditions, slightly better further north. Whistler's got 2.8 metres at its top station there, and Banff as well, that's got over 2 metres, so good conditions in Canada. Back here in the Alps, well, you've got to be careful off-piste. There's been an unstable base for much of the winter, and now, of course, the weather's warming up and the sun warms up the south-facing slopes. They become particularly dangerous, well, late in the afternoon, and really the safest first thing in the morning. But do take advice, because there are spontaneous avalanches occurring, as you can see here. So the off-piste in the Alps can be dangerous in places at the moment. So what's the forecast for the weather? Well, it's basically set to stay like this for the next week or so. We've got the high pressure I mentioned earlier, deep, deep blue skies, good snow on the piste. If you're coming out soon, you're in for a treat. All I can say is, if you're not, get out here. This is James Cove in Davos Klosters for PlanetSKI.